Yerr, what's up? It's Poncho. Out here in a new apartment. I'm in Seattle temporarily until February, catching vibes out here and living with my brother. So, yeah, here cooking up. Last night I made a dope Afrobeat guitar based vibe, and I wanted to break down exactly how I did it. So, first thing I did was went on Splice and found this dope drum loop. So I loaded that up, and then usually I start my beats with either piano or guitar, but I wanted to switch it up today, and I've been practicing bass a lot, so I grabbed my bass and laid down this bass line. So I laid that down, and I changed the ending later on. I punched in just a different variation that you'll hear throughout the beat. Next thing I did is I fingerpicked these chords on my Strat. I'll have the chord charts on the screen if you want to see the exact chords and how I played them, and sounded something like this. Laid that down and then double tracked it, which if you don't know what that means, it just means recording the same thing twice and then panning one left and then one right. So it has a wide, full sound to it. And it sounds a lot better doing that than just copying it and then panning it left and right. Because of the small variations in the playing, it makes it sound a lot more lively and real. Next, I was looking for different riffs to lay down, so I was exploring the guitar until I found this little muted picking pattern that fit in the pocket perfectly. Next, I wanted to add even more riffs, just like little ear candy pieces on the guitar that people could latch onto and just give the track a lot more life. So I found this little like walk up riff thing that I could throw at the end of a loop that sounded really clean. After that, still just stacking more and more guitar pieces on top of it. I turned on my wah pedal and started exploring until I found this little hit thing, and then I slid down the guitar and it fit in just beautifully. After that, another riff. And I have all these riffs here so I could bring them in different sections throughout the loop and just keep things interesting overall. So this one, it was actually the first thing I played after I finished recording the wah part, and I was just like, yeah, shit, that's perfect. So hit that and it sounded like this. And I stumbled at the end of it, so I had to redo that last part. After that, I felt like that was enough riffs, but I still wanted it to sound more full and more lively, so I added a higher harmony part onto the last lick that I did. And then I decided I needed one more riff. So I added this low one. I recorded two different versions of it. One where the pitches changed more, and then one where it was just this one pitch, the one note, which we're in F sharp. So a 1A, which is just the A note, which, yeah, just super low on the guitar. And I lined it up at the same part that the wah note, the thing that slid down. I lined it up at that same part just to make that sound a bit more full. I threw that down and I ended up going with the simpler one because I didn't want the pitches moving too much. I just wanted the stacked harmonies on there. That's what I cared about. Laid that down, then turned on my keyboard, loaded up this Rhodes patch that I use all the time, honestly, from Analog Lab. I love the electric pianos in there. And yeah, hit this. If you're ever recording guitar and it just sounds a bit too empty, one of the fastest things you can do to fill it up is just throw some Rhodes under it, or really any electric piano. Acoustic pianos can work too. They just sound a bit sharper, which is, you might want that depending on the situation. If you want it to be smooth, definitely electric piano. If you want it to be like grand, no pun intended, grand, like, you know, using a grand piano could really give some life to the track. Next, I added this little pad, just another piece of ear candy that fades in the background, but you know, bringing it in and out in different sections in the loop just adds to the dynamics and overall vibe. Next, we're still not done. I know we got a lot of shit in here, but we're still not done. There was this lead patch. It's like a sine wave lead that I found in Splice. Splice has serum patches, which I did not know until like last year. Even though I've been using Splice for like 6-7 years, I don't know. Maybe I didn't have serum until like 6 months ago too. That was the other thing. But yeah, anyway, I found this sine wave patch in there and then laid this little lick down. After that, I was vibing to the track for a bit and I was really feeling that little the wah, the woo slide down thing, which is also layered with the low electric guitar note, and I wanted to emphasize that a bit more. So I grabbed a acoustic piano and I just played these little soft octave notes on top of exactly where that was. And that's it. That's the entire sample and everything I used. The main chords, I did track 4 more times. The Strat that I have, it has these pickups. I've talked about it before on the channel, that they basically, you can emulate different guitar sounds. So I recorded it 4 more times just with different tones. So later on while I'm mixing, I could use them if I wanted to. I don't think I will, but I just wanted to have those options. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And when you put it all together and mix it down, it sounds something like this.